Good morning, everyone.
A major intellectual and ecclesiastical center in the Middle Ages, a mecca of gunsmiths and armorers, Liege is not a place for everyone, I must say. It is a very opinionated city with a long and proud and sometimes tough, but nonetheless interesting history. People not closely acquainted with the history of Liege might say that the place is a little bit boring and stuffy and there is nothing to see here at all, but you just don't know this place and its people full of rebellious streak and wildness and passion for life and freedom. Liege has always been city involved in major European conflicts till the last two great wars, world wars, and it is shown here in its memorials and buildings. But yet, due to the duality of its people, the city is also very bright and vivid and colorful and full of life, and there are numerous theaters and museums, and it's just amazing how everything is, put together perfectly. You might have read it all in history books, but to really grasp it all, to understand, you should come and walk along the streets, breathe the air, see the paths and nooks and corners and everything that is making Liege such a bizarre but interesting mixture of the past and the future.
Liege is full of old buildings, museums, and particularly theaters. Actually, by the amount of theaters per person, Liege holds the first place in Europe. And we are moving on further to see some churches and make some photos.
One of the biggest socialist power bases in Belgium, Liege is known for a great amount of churches on its territory, from Gothic to Baroque to Classicist and Neoclassicist. There are many of them. Loads of them played a huge role during the Second World War when locals were hiding Jewish children and them. But for the religion and for the issues related to it, it's never been sunshine and daisies, particularly here. Why? Well, let's see.
Most of Belgium was baptized during 6th, 7th centuries, and Liege suffered the same fate, just with a small plot twist. Around 700, approximately 705, Lambert of Maastricht came here to Christianize local population and bring the light of faith to uneducated masses. Said masses disagreed with the notion gravely and murdered him cold-heartedly and in cold blood, which resulted in two things. First of all, Lambert of Maastricht was canonized and considered a martyr for Christian faith. Secondly, a cathedral in his name was built around 9th, 10th centuries, where his remnants, where his ash and bones were safeguarded. That is until the French came. French come all the time to Belgium to destroy something. They came here during the revolution in 1794 and destroyed the cathedral. Nowadays, the remnants of St. Lambert are held here in St. Paul's Cathedral, which used to be a part of 7 collegiate churches of Liege. The cathedral was built in 10th century, rebuilt with additions in 13th, 15th centuries and reconstructed in 19th. You can see the elements of Gothic, Baroque and Classicist styles here, and even if you do not feel sorry for St. Lambert, just come and see and listen to the bells in this tower. The songs they sing, amazing.
And if you've already got tired of my macabre and bizarre stories and facts, just join one of the numerous crowded folk festivals here in Liege. For example, the 15th August festival, where you can enjoy the views, drink something, eat sausages, and simply enjoy the atmosphere until it becomes very, very late, because the city is known for its festivals, for its theaters, and for being a very enjoyable place for tourists and for locals just to pass some time without thinking of all the deeds of the past. Meanwhile, I'm going to buy something, I hope, and see you very, very soon. Bye. Stay tuned.